Hey, what's up traders? Welcome to this video. I'm going to show you the simple approach to the markets which can help you to set up your strategy or just improve it. So we will look what really moves the markets, what's the market mechanics and how to benefit from that. So what is moving the markets? It's basically the imbalance between the buyers and sellers. When there is a balance on the markets and buyers and sellers are in the equilibrium, market doesn't move. But when there is a less sellers than buyers, then mostly it creates an imbalance which moves the markets. And such imbalance creates a big candles which we like to trade. But also such candles must be rebalanced. So what does it mean? If we have such a large candle which has created imbalance in here, it means that in this body of the candle, no one from the buyers has been able to buy. So the market will mostly rebalance such a candle at least into the 50% of that candle. It is of course not true in the strong bull market. In that case, this gap mostly stays open, but if you backtest it, you will find that mostly at least this 50% of that candle is being rebalanced. So how can we benefit from such informations? We will simply be looking just for this big imbalanced candles, right? So it has to be a bigger candle than most usual candles. So this is already simplifying our strategy. We're just looking for the big candles. Now, you probably know that the market mechanics work in the phases accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So how we can use it? Right now we have our imbalance candle, right? So we can draw the lines on the top of these candles. This is our accumulation. Now we're waiting for the manipulation candle, and it's going to be a candle which manipulates the low with the wick and will close inside this range. This is the stage when we know that our main candle was already manipulated, we closed inside, and now we are looking in the third candle for the rebalance of the 50% of that first candle range. This is our confirmation for looking for our setup. So we need to draw a 50% of this first candle range. So we mostly gonna use a fib retracement, and we're gonna mark up our 50% of that range. That would be our potential target. Now, what is very powerful on this strategy is that it's completely defining our targets, our stop loss, and where we will be looking for our entries. So now we got our accumulation candle, manipulation candle, and in the third candle distribution, it's where we expecting the expansion of the price, and this is where we are looking for the entry. So where we will be looking for the entry? Now think about it. What has happened in here? We had big imbalance, then we have this manipulation down. What happens in here? Many traders has entered sell because they've been expecting the continuation of the market. Now also the buyers who already bought somewhere in here, they probably has been stopped out in here. So they are out of the market also. So we have the sellers trapped in here, and where they will put stop losses. They will be putting above a 50% or above this high. Now if this bullish setup is happening in the uptrend, you can be targeting a high of the range. But 50% of the range is enough, and I guarantee you, if you spend enough time by backtesting and mastering this setup, this can completely change your trading career. So what we're gonna do now, we have a accumulation candle, we have a manipulation candle closed inside. So it's our confirmation, and we will be looking for the entry. So where we are looking for the entry? Before we will look where we will be looking for the entry, I need to mention the correct time frame alignments. So what does it mean? It means that if this setup is happening on the daily, so let's say this is a daily candle, right? This is the another day candle closing inside, then we will be looking for the entry on the lower time frame, so we can scale properly our entry. Now of course the price is fractal, and everything what we can find on the daily time frames we can find also on the lower time frame. So this can work on the any time frame. But I must tell you that lower the time frame you go, the lower the probability of the success will be. Now, what will be the correct time frame alignments? you always need to divide by 4. So what does it mean? So let's say this is happening on the daily. So you have daily setup and you will be looking for the entry. If you divide it by 4, you will be looking for on the 1 hour, right? If it is 4 hours setup, you will be looking for the entry on the M15. 1 hour setup, you will be looking for the entry on the M5, and so on. On the weekly, you will be looking for the 4 hours entry. So now the third candle is opening. Where this second candle has closed, this is where the third candle is opening, right? So here is an open of the third candle. What every candle is doing is mostly making a wick, which is the third candle will open and it will make a wick. In this wick is where we want to position ourselves in a trade, and we will be doing it on the correct lower time frame. So if this is a daily, on the 1 hour, we will be looking for the same setup. What does it mean? So it will be a price opens, it will be doing accumulation, then manipulation, and then during this manipulation phase, you want to position yourself in this part of the candle. Depends on where it would be. You can use also the Fibo, or you can use the levels, or you can use this edge of this first candle where you will position yourself. You will put stop loss below this low, and you will be targeting 50% of this range, right? If you're targeting the 100% of the range, you always need to take some partial in here on the 50% of the range. So to repeat, you need to always wait the second candle close inside the range. If it closes outside, there is a possibility that the price will go lower. So you need to wait for the second candle confirmation. It will significantly increase your winning ratio. Then in the third candle, after the open of the third candle, you're looking for the entry in here, in the whole range of the second manipulation candle. There is a high probability that this third candle will not drop below the second candle. Why? Because as I told you, this is where the buyers was stopped out and where the sellers was sucked into the market thinking that the price will go lower. But if they are in the position in here, the market will not give them the chance to get out from the position on the break even, and it will be pushing the price at least to the 50% where they will give up and sell with the loss. This will not always play like this, not always in the 3 candles. There can be multiple candles, and it's even better, and it gives more significant, rapid and sharp move. Let me show you. So again, we are looking for the big imbalance candle, as you can see in here. Then we draw what? We put a fib in here, right? We got our 50% of that imbalance, right? In the previous example, I have showed you the manipulation candle as a second candle, but it can be slightly different, and it can be happening like this. The next candle can be ranging, not manipulating the range low, right? Then we can have another candle ranging, manipulating this one, but not the imbalance candle low, right? So what does it mean? This means that even more accumulation is playing in here, right? Then you wait for the another candle manipulating, closing inside, and it's your signal where you're looking for the entry. Now this is how it will look in the perfect world, but we are not living in the perfect world, and this manipulation candle can already close quite high enough in the range, right? So still you're waiting for the close inside. This is very crucial because it's your confirmation. And then you continue the process. Still same the thing, still same the protocol. You're looking to position yourself in another candle after the manipulation candle. And you're looking to enter where? In the range of this candle, and most preferably below a 50% of this range. So if you put a fib around the 61.8, you will get a beautiful entry. Not always it will make a pullback, right? So you can miss a trade. This is of course not a holy grail. None strategy is, but this is giving you a high probability. And now one more tip. The bigger the range is here before the manipulations happens, the more significant the move is going to be. Okay, so let's wrap it up. So it's quite easy. You're looking just for the few things. You want your imbalance candle, right? Then you're looking for the manipulation candle, which can be straight away the second candle, or there can be a little bit more accumulation and then manipulation. You're looking to position yourself in the third candle below the open, right, of the third candle. So it basically opens, it accumulates, then it manipulates, right? And it would be in the body of this previous candle, preferably below the 50%, 61.8 FIB, giving a nice entry. And then you're targeting 50% and this 100% of this range, this high, right? It works best if you trade it in the main trend direction. So as I was speaking about the time frame alignments, if this is a daily candle, you would be looking for the entries on the 1 hour, and your main trend should be on the weekly. Alright guys, so this is it. Try to find these imbalance candles on your chart and try to look how did they play out on the smaller time frames, which I gave you a few minutes ago, with the correct time frame alignments. If you like this strategy, backtest it first. Don't start to trade it right now. But if you do, you really need to have at least 100 trades examples, seeing it, how it played out. So you train yourself to see the markets with the lens of the imbalance candles and accumulation, manipulation, distribution. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below or come to our Discord community and hit the like and subscribe for more crypto prop trading content.